viewers, welcome into another interested program, Youth and the Society. In today's edition of the program, I welcome in an educational entrepreneur in person of Honorable Saleh Husseini Waziri Goje, the CEO, Alisan College of Science and Arabic Studies, Doma. Today is celebrating his birthday and he's in the studio today to tell us how he goes about the establishment of the college that is recognized today in Nasarawa State. Saleh Husseini Waziri Goje, you're welcome to the studio today.
It's my pleasure meeting you at this hour.
All right.
My name is Saleh Husseini Waziri, the founder and the servant of Alisan College of Science and Arabic Studies, Doma.
All right, you're welcome to the studio today.
Thank you very much.
Today in the program, the focus is educational entrepreneurship. As many knows about you and what you're doing for the past 10 to 15 years is around educational entrepreneurship. A lot of my viewers would like to know, how did you come about this establishment to raise yourself to become a dedicated educational entrepreneur in Duma?
Thank you very much. Just as I introduced myself, initially, teaching is not my choice, but I found it for myself there. The year 2023, as a result of the newly established school by the community of Galadima Muslim Society.
Yeah.
With the introduction of Murtala Islamia Nursery and Primary School, it happens I'm luckiest to be among those whom were by the choice or the view of community to work as a community volunteer. And so we started with Nursery Primary School within the area of our stay, which later we moved to another place before we finally moved to the permanent site of present Murtala Islamia beside Foundation Nursery Primary School.
All right.
That is how I found myself, and that is how it becomes, and that is how it changed me from my initial thoughts. Initially, I am having in mind to go and study accounting to become a banker. My first JAM, 2003, which I wrote, it was accounting that I applied with the JAM score 208 points to study accounting at Ahmadu Bello University.
All right.
But let me just cut it short.
All right, it's a very
good God make me to be a class teacher and not an accountant.
And you have no cause to regret, I believe.
At all.
All right, it's a very good one. The journey is very long and you're able to give us a little on how you go about it. And today you become a static and a educational entrepreneur. All right, do you encounter any challenges in the process of this gigantic approach to the growth of your school?
There's a lot of challenges. When we thought of challenge, you discover first thing, for every establishment that want to establish, there must be a problem of finance. The government policy will also be there. The society and the host community will also give you a lot of challenges. But just as I said earlier, your patience and endurance will enable you to overcome all these situations.
Yeah.
So, other challenges are in-home challenge, ranging the issue of how to get students, how to manage your staff, how to do this, how to raise structures, and many other of them. And all these ones are points to be discussed if time will be given. We will discuss them in details. But because of interview and time, we will not be able to discuss them in details. But these are some of the challenges in summary.
All right. It seems you win the heart of many parents and students in Duma because when I visited the school, I found out the population of the school is too high, considering a private institution for that matter. What is the secret of what is the secret that you ensure a quality education with the kind of population I'm seeing?
Yeah, in every success of every given organization, being it a school, hospital, whatsoever, what a business you want to establish,
Yeah.
trying as much as you can, you yourself to be able to know what you are doing and how do you want to do it, for whom you want to do the service. If actually you put these three things on ground, definitely people will admire, people will come, and even if you are sending them away, they will still want to come because what is there sells, advertise themselves. So the professionalism of the teachers you have, if it is in school, the kind of administrators you apply, and the manner at which you move with the parents. Above all, you target people, which are the students. Because today, it is the students or the children that decide where to go. 85% of students today chooses schools of their choice, not the parents.
Yeah, of course.
So you win the students, 70%, the 30 goes to parents. I think you have no case to have any problem with any of the establishment you want.
All right, as we all know, a private institution of that nature is trying to complement the effort of government.
Yeah, of course.
And then in education, there are a lot of policies that you have to work with the policies. So how do you go by with the policies of government?
You see, from the name of the organization, you may understand that it's an Islamic name. The word ihsan, from a verse of the glorious Quran, al-jazā'u al-ihsānu illa al-ihsān.
No.
That is where the names come from, and meaning goodness. So the name of the school matters. That is the name of your organization matters. And the government policy always sometimes contradict some of what maybe the Islamic injunction may likely want it to be. But so long as you are an established under an organization which is called government, then you have no any argument to go contrary to what the government wants, because they gave you license for operation. If they want to seize the license, they will seize the license and stop you from operation. And nothing you can do.
Of course.
So whatsoever what you want to have, if your desire contradict that of government, then you have to apply diplomatic on it so as to enable you move together with them without having any problem.
How many years old is the school today?
Al-Ihsan College is, I think, around 13, 14 years, because it's established in the year 2009. 2009 to date. It's around 13, 14 years now.
All right. I think the school is for over a decade now.
Yeah.
All right. What are the future prospects? Do you look at the school in the next 10 years?
It's just as I said, we've started with secondary school. After 10 years, after a decade, we've introduced nursery and primary schools. God's willing, we are doing very well. Hopefully, maybe in the next half decade or in the next decade coming, our plan is to see how maybe we starting a program of either a degree program in that school or a diploma program.
All right, it's a very good attempt. Definitely, we'll be happy and be prayerful to see a day like that, where we can have a first, higher tertiary institution in Duma with the name of Ihsan, by the grace of God. It's a prayer, and we always pray for you to achieve that. Okay, what are your advice to those upcoming educational entrepreneurs who have interest to key into the complementing the effort of government in the area of education of this nature?
What I would advise them is for them to focus. and get to understand that a school business is not a day or a year business. By law, establishing school business is if you have the finance, the resources of establishment. For the first 15 years, you'll be spending for the organization without taking a kobo. 10 years, the school will hold herself. Then the next 10 years, that is where you should begin to think of taking something out of the business. So any other person who wants to enter the business should have it at the back of his mind that he is going to spend for the next 15
All right,
years.
if I may understand you, you are telling the upcoming entrepreneurs to look at it in such a way that it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. You focus on giving the quality education first before you think of getting anything out of it, which is the zeal you have put, and today is where you are. It's a very good one. It's a very good one.
Just as I said.
But can we know your staff strength today, from the beginning today? How many employees you have in the school?
When we've started, usually you start with a class. We started with about 7 teachers who managed to handle 2 courses. One will take this subject and the other subject, or subject and the other subject. But like it says now, we had over 37 staff in the secondary section and over 25 in the primary section. That is the academic and the non-academic staffs.
All right. It's a very good. I think we have almost come into the wrap of the program. Time is always our enemy, and you have heard it from the horse's mouth, how the struggle started and where he is today, and how he look at the institution in the future. So he's just trying to call on the educational entrepreneur to remain resilient and steadfast in their dream of establishment, and definitely a day will count for the success.
Inshallah.
As I welcome you again, thank you for the time and be with me in the studio today.
Thank you very much. Even though you did not wish me a happy birthday, but I want to still remind you that today is my day.
All right, it was an oversight. Let me once again say a happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Wishing you longest years of survival and achievement in life.
Thank you very much.
We are friendly, in fact. S-Noma TV is a friendly TV.
Thank you very much.
We are calling for any form of celebration. We are here. We will celebrate with you.
Thank you.
All right, and don't forget to keep our gifts.
No problem. That one, there's no problem.
All right, thank you very much for coming once again.
Thank you very much.